I can give you a topic, but it might be a little rough. So if
Let's
it is,
go.
let me know. In this past 2 years, I've been dealing with an eating disorder.
Okay.
So having that, you don't know. Everybody knows what an eating disorder is. You don't know the side effects of an eating disorder until you really have them.
Like what?
You can't really focus on anything. And I actually mean anything.
So your eating disorder, I assume, is you can't eat enough food. Do you want to tell me more about this disorder?
Yeah, of course.
It's a very wide range.
So
I too have an eating disorder.
Trust me, I eat enough food, but I'm anorexic because of bulimia. Mm-hmm. So I throw it up.
Purposefully?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't use anything. For some people, you can just it sounds weird, but just use your stomach muscles and flex, and you.
Okay.
That's how. So I've been doing that for about 2 years, and so
everything you eat, immediately you go after and throw it up?
Everything I eat. Some people don't do everything, which would be great. I struggle with doing all of the stuff I eat.
So why even eat? What's the point?
Because I still like food and I still want to not do it.
So you want to feel it and taste it, and then
it's that.
But then you just don't want
to. I know I need to eat. So I'll eat, and it's
no. When you say I know I need to eat, obviously that includes digesting the food.
I know.
So once you remove that, then
it's not that I'm not hungry, so I'll eat. But the issue is that after I eat, it's not about not liking the food or not wanting to keep it down. The struggle is more with the mental aspect of, okay, you're gonna gain weight from this.
Okay.
And then that's where kind of takes over is the weight, and also what a lot of people don't know about being having bulimia is that there's a chemical reaction in your brain when you do it. As horrible as this is, that almost is like taking drugs.
Okay.
So you actually release dopamine and you get happier.
Right.
But I didn't know that when I started, obviously. So your body's actually set up to make you feel better about doing it.
Right.
So that's keeps you doing it.
Okay.
And so then you have to get past all the mental stuff, and when you've been doing it for a couple of years, it's a little harder to get past all the mental stuff. And there are programs and whatnot to help, but what again, a lot of people don't know, the programs only help people to a certain point. So I don't know if you know anything about BMI. Your body mass index? Yes.
Yeah.
So it's based on your height and your weight,
yeah.
and it's telling you if you're in a normal range.
Yeah.
When you fall out of that normal range, you could get help. However, if you fall lower than even a certain amount, everywhere refuses to help you.
What do you mean?
So there are eating disorder programs, and they will try to assist people and get them to mental health and just work with them to get better. But you're supposed to be at an 18. If you're below a 15, all of those programs, psychologists, anybody says we're not going to take you.
So what's supposed to be your next?
Then you just go into an inpatient program in a hospital.
Okay.
However, there's only 2 hospitals that are public in Ontario.
Okay.
That take patients in, and their wait list is over 2 years.
Okay.
Because they only have 5 beds each.
Right.
The thing is that, again, a lot of people don't know this. Anorexia actually is number 1 in mental health for death. But a lot of people die from it. Yeah. 1 in 4 people who have anorexia die from it.
If you don't eat food,
if you have it above 30 years old, in the States, not so much in Canada, they haven't brought it over here as much. They have something called terminal anorexia, which basically means that your doctor is maybe we should just look at euthanasia.
Okay.
And it gets to that point. So it's something that I don't think a lot of people know much about.
Yeah, I bet not. If I asked you your BMI or your weight, that'd be a no-no?
I'm very open about things. One of my points of recovery is talking about it.
Okay.
So my BMI is actually at a 14, around 14.
Okay.
And I currently weigh 80 pounds.
Height?
And I'm 5'3".
Okay. 80 pounds?
What I should be at is around 120. And
that's almost my
2
weight.
years ago, I was at 130. I was at that weight.
That is my weight.
I ended up losing it because of this.
Yeah.
And so for many people, it all depends on help. Like I said, I don't really care talking about it at this point because I realized that one of the big things is that when you're hiding it, you do it more often. But when you don't hide it, obviously, you don't do it as much because people are going to notice if you're going to a bathroom or something.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. But like I said before, mental health is massive in it. You lose all focus. You're not able to remember things as easily. You have mood swings, which I did not realize. And like,
yeah, your body's not getting nutrients,
yeah,
right? Like,
well,
everything's gonna be fucked. Like,
your brain
obvious.
is mostly fat, right?
Yeah.
Well, when you take away that fat, what happens? So, and then also your electrolytes get way out of whack, which I didn't know. Because you don't know these things until you're going through them. So like,
What started this though?
I think culture is like a massive thing. I remember growing up and like diet culture diet culture is still a major thing.
What's your like max weight? What's the most you've ever weighed in your life?
130.
So you were never like even close to overweight?
No, I wasn't overweight. I had always wanted to diet. Like I always dieted when I was younger even. Because that's just what girls do. Girls are always taught you need to be skinnier.
Okay.
And so even growing up...
Skinnier than 80 pounds?
Well, at this point, I don't want to be skinnier than 80
Does nobody
pounds.
give you a minimum point? Like, just
no,
be skinnier?
I don't want to be anymore. And like, it's hard too because...
But you're still going like full, like, you're throwing up everything right now. Even
but now it's not to lose weight. Now it's to maintain why I do it. Whereas before, I think I started to lose.
And then you're going to try to move over to now gain?
That's where I'm starting to go.
Yeah.
It's just getting past the mental aspect of not wanting to look like I'm gaining, even though I know I need to.
Yeah. No, I put on about 13 pounds, and then I lost it all in a month.
Yeah.
I don't throw up. I don't deliberately. I've tried, like, you would not believe the shit I try to eat just to get fat. I literally have sour cream with everything I can.
Great metabolism.
Everything. I don't know what it is, but I fucking hate it, because I'm actually miserable from the shit I eat. Like, I, like, overeat purposely, and I'm, like, upset about it. And I'm clearly like...
Well, why not like protein shakes and whatnot?
You can only have so much protein shake, right? Like, protein shakes are also gross as fuck. I don't know if you know this, but they're
ones
fucking
that
disgusting.
actually like are weight gaining protein.
Yeah, those ones. And again,
so I take them now because not that I want to. That's a struggle. It's just the idea of taking something to gain weight.
Yeah.
But put them in a smoothie.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Now, even when I do that, then I just start like using them as meal replacements. Now instead of having food, I just have a protein shake, which is maybe even worse.
Well,
See the problem? Because then I drink that, I'm like, okay.
Snack.
No, it doesn't work. Because I'm like, fuck that. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna go game. And I think part of it is like my job. Obviously, there's most of the time when I'm out, it's late at night. Only thing open is McDonald's, and that actually used to be a thing. I used to deliberately go to McDonald's every night to have like a couple cheeseburgers at 2-3 in the morning, just to like do the worst fucked up thing that you could do to gain weight. I would make sure to do it like a routine. But now I'm like, no, fuck that. Like I don't want any more McDonald's. So now I just don't eat food at night. I have like a couple protein bars in the glove compartment, but that's it. Like I'll snack on those. I'll go home, maybe snack, maybe go to sleep.
Maybe it's about like. This is something that I've had to do, is scheduling yourself and forcing yourself
fuck that. Why would I do that? There's no way I would, like, uphold any of that. I would schedule so many things before that.
Fair.
Mostly just gaming. But I think I see where the problem is. It's actually League of Legends. Meal prep? Are you insane, dude?
So one day that you know that you're like, hey, you know what? Sundays I'm usually relaxed. I could put a couple, like I could make one meal and put a couple extra things in a container, and I'm not going to say I'm going to eat them, but I might eat them throughout the week.
There's no days that I'm relaxed. I work 7 days a week.
Oh.
There are 0 relaxed days, and they all suck. And if there's any time, it's filled in with horse shit. Literal just time-killing activities that are not...
I am not going to say that gaming is horse shit, because I freaking love gaming.
Why do you think I spend all my time gaming? Like, it's horse shit, but it's fun.
My games are like The Sims and Diablo. But
that's actual horse shit, but...
Okay, but they're awesome.